Hello guys, it is Jead and the unlimited footies grind is back. Everyone's being negative about it. Let me try and explain today why I don't think it's that bad. We've also got full footies Team 3 leaks, including heroes and icons, and people certainly have some questions about those as well. And a pack in the store that's actually worth buying. Let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. So I hope you guys are having a great start to your week so far. I made yesterday this gnocchi pasta with like a paprika cheesy sauce. It was brilliant, man. Life is great. People are too negative. Life is really, really good. We're going to go to SBCs yesterday, which not all of them were really, really good. Let me go through it, right? So we get 3 new SBCs. We've also got 2 of them expiring today, which you guys might want to go and complete if you haven't already. Let's start with the player. We get Hazard, but the wrong Hazard. Mum, they give us the wrong Hazard, KSI, right? It's fine. I don't know. A lot of the footies players we get in SBCs, EA's kind of give us crap. They then give us really good ones on about Friday and Saturday. Like we got, Eusebio, which is a bit different. We got De Jong, we got Torres, really good. And then throughout the week, we get Hazards, and it's like, he's not the worst. I do want to say he's not the worst. Play him cam, and he's absolutely fine. He looks so bog standard. Again, maybe if you're a Hazard fan, I don't know. I don't really care. Not for me, boys, to be honest. I think with the unlimited grind coming out, you can do every SBC you want to do. Maybe for a Gauntlet team. Not really for me. We then get the 5x88, and it's actually massively downvoted. See if you can guess why. If I flick between these two squads, just under the webcam there, can you guess why this is massively downvoted? Because yes, it takes 2 special cards. And as we spoke about in some of the recent videos, it's impossible to get these special cards with the current grind. Now, of course, the big news is that unlimited footies grind is coming, and that changes things massively, or we hope that it changes things massively. But for now, the 5x88 is really annoying because no one had special cards anyway. My honest advice is I would still try and do it every day if you can, but I understand if you've got no team weeks, no team in the seasons, it's not easy. But the 5x88 is one of the best upgrade packs we've had. I think, to be honest, having 2 special cards is kind of fair. I just wish there was a better grind to go and do the 84 Team of the Week SBC, which there's not right now. And again, it's coming very, very soon, which we'll touch on when we look at leaks. But 5x88, to be honest, is a good SBC. I will get them ready for tonight's Twitch stream so we can open them and see what the pack weight is like. Hopefully, it's not just gold cards. And the big SBC yesterday, massively upvoted, everyone loving it. 1 of 4 95 plus FOF or footies Team 1 or Team 2 player pick. Basically, again, Glory Hunters, Summer Stars, all that good stuff that's been there for ages. The summer stuff with footies cards 95 or higher. Now, the actual footies pack weight on these is shocking, believe it or not. I know it's crazy, right? The actual footies pack weight is shocking. But the fact it's 95 plus rated, the fact it's got so many decent cards in it, and a lot of the summer cards still, the 98s are still very, very nice. Even some of the 99s are in there, the 99 Spain cards. It's still really, really good. I definitely think go and do all of these. They refresh every 3 days, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 2 days of it. So every 3 days, again, it expires in 6. You can basically do 2 sets of them. I would go and do that. We'll do all 3 tonight on stream. I might do one of them beforehand for a video, but then we'll do 2 of them tonight on stream and test the weight on them. And again, we'll do some share plays on them, but I don't expect anything crazy footies-wise. But you've got to buy a ticket, EA love a gamble. You got to gamble if you want to get these big end cards. And I think with how easy it is to get fodder, this one, by the way, it's quite funny. It only requires 1 special card. So for a lot of people, it'll actually be easier to complete than the 88 times 5 because they'll be able to get 1 special card a lot easier than getting 2 of them. And the 90 rated squad is kind of easy because you can just recycle your footies cards into it. So it's not even that bad, to be honest. I would go and complete all of those. And then the 2 SBCs expiring. The first one today is Sydney Schnetterly, which was a bit of a joke SBC when it came out, but honestly, really, really good, right? She can be lengthy. She's 96 rated for Evos. She's part of that Barcelona women's team, like Pina and Salma and all that good stuff. Honestly, really nice card in game. Go and do that card if you're not already. It's only 1 squad. The other one is 7 squads, and it's Yuri Tielemans. Definitely less worth it, but with how free fodder is, it's not the worst SBC in the world. If you can do only one of those 2 SBCs, I would go and do Sydney and Evo. I would not do Tielemans. Maybe you're a Man United fan. I've done Tielemans. I did him when he first came out. He's not the worst card in the game. He's just a little bit outdated already because footies is footies, right, with Evos and stuff. But 7 squads is a lot more expensive. And we got a new objective yesterday that a lot of people missed. And I really do like it. We spoke about this the other day on our last sort of market watching style video, where I like objectives that just are not too hard to do. You don't have to go massively out of your way. They're kind of fun, and they give you a bit of rewards, like, a little bit like a casual extra game mode to get some more rewards. This is it for me, right? Flash Footies Tournament, only out there for 3 days. You have to play with a 3-5-2 in the new event. You have to score a goal, play 4, score in 6, win the tournament. The actual pack reward's not crazy. You get a double 86 there, some footies token, but for winning the whole thing, you get a 1 of 2 footies Team 2 player pick. You get an Iwobi 96, 75 footies tokens, and you get an Evo in here, which makes any card a striker twice, which is centre-back. I think goalkeepers work in it, maybe not, but definitely like centre-backs, left-back, right-backs, right? Harry Maguire's up front for those crazy, stupid Evo chains that people do. Look, it's footies, it's August, it's a bit of a fun time on the game right now. Don't take it too seriously. I do quite like that. We'll be doing that tonight on stream, I think, as well, with our Jamaican Evo team. Which, yeah, the Jamaican Evo team, I'll show you quickly before we go on over to Evos, is in full swing now. If you see this, look at some of the cards in this team. We've got cards like this 88 rated Matt Tilt, looks crazy. We've got cards like this 97 rated Russell, looks crazy. He's our CDM, and on the bench there as well, don't forget, Trickster plus 99 place Andre Gray. Up front, we got Matt 94, we got a 97 Ade in goal. We're going to be using that in the 3-5-2 tonight, and then basically completing the rest of the Evos for that Jamaican team. We're slowly hacking away. And you can see 3 of them on the goal there. But in Evolutions, we get 1 decent Evo yesterday. I need to put a Jamaican into the Footies blueprint. I'm sure we'll find someone tonight to go and put that into. But we got Bale out. Now, Bale out is pretty cool because I like goalkeeper Evos. Not too often, but they're nice to just have, right? To have in your club because you only normally get them once every now and then. So we got one recently with that Adai. I got the 97, which was a token store. This one's now free in the Evo section, which means it's not as good, but it's still decent, right? I love this Mainan in net, and goalkeepers don't need the craziest high-level stats. They just need to feel nice in game. So using it on someone like my Mainan, who's brilliant in game, it's probably something I should do if I wasn't doing the full Jamaican team. Or you can go and use it again on someone like Thibaut Courtois. Just use it on a goalkeeper you already enjoy using. But as you might have noticed, 5-star skills and Trickster, hence the bailout. Are you going to use that? No, but look, it's free. You don't have to use it if you don't want. A goalkeeper Evo is fine. But now, onto that store pack. I said at the start, there's a store pack that's worth it. Now, I want to say allegedly worth it. Let me go over. Not all you guys will have this, so you'll have to go and check your store sections. It is in the packs for you section. Can I say on a side note, if you're someone that often checks the packs for you section, it is the worst thing in the entire world. The packs for you section is crap. Normally, it is so awful. Overpriced packs that EA try and market as, you know, you got this exclusively because you logged in so many days. But this one at the back, the Footies Fiesta pack, 126,000 coins, 600 FIFA points. You're seeing this pack because you entered Ultimate Team on at least 200 days, which of course on this account we have done. Hopefully a lot of you guys have done as well, just so you get this pack. And it is 200 rare gold player items. 26 of them are higher and then 86 rated. But the big thing is here, 200 rare gold player items while the pack grinds out right now is definitely worth it if you've got the coins. Look, if you want to spend FIFA points, I'm not going to be one of those people that says, don't spend FIFA points, whatever you do. It's your money. I don't really care. Do what you want to do. I don't think it's worth it. But guys, do what you want to do. I'm going to open this right now with coins and let's see what we get. I assume we're going to get max like 93 rated. We actually get a Footies card, which is decent. But again, I want to see how many players are in the pack of special cards. Because of how many cards are in best of, I'm hoping we get something crazy like 30 special cards. I think Roma is Gigliano. We'll watch it walk out and we'll see. But I think Roma is Gigliano. I don't think it's another Roma card impact. Which means, yeah, 96 highest overall. I want to see what we get in the back mainly. And see how many special cards we actually get. Do we get any nice best of cards? Ah, that's not ideal. We get Matteo. We get Gigliano. A load of fodder, which I said is decent again for the pack grind. 126,000 coins. You best have some crazy dupe storage here. I mean, if you just started doing the pack grind, maybe. But what is that? Like 10 specials total? 126k. Probably still worth it, to be honest, just because 200 players would cost more than that to buy anyway. But still, not the most worth it thing in the entire world. I do think you've got the 126,000 coins. Do open it again, because buying the rare cards would probably just cost more than that anyway, with the fodder cards in there as well. So it's definitely worth it, but just, yeah, I was hoping for more than that. Well, on to the big news that I'm seeing everyone talking about, and so many people are negative, so many people are saying the wrong thing. It is tiring. Can I just say, we're going to jump into this right now, but I'm sick and tired of people playing a game in their spare time. They come home from work, play a game, come home from school, play a game, and trying their hardest to hate on it. Doesn't mean you have to love a game for the sake of it, but like, even if the game's bad, I'm of the camp of don't play it. If you're not enjoying FC26 for a little bit, I don't think play it. Like, come back in a week and often it's way more enjoyable. Personal opinions, right? I know everyone will differ, but why, like, make your life more stressful? Why sit there and go, oh, I hate this game, but I'm going to keep playing? I don't get that, me. Look, just personal opinion, but I see a lot of negativity online. Now, the exchanges, or should I say exchange, as you've probably seen, is one exchange coming tomorrow to SBCs, and it is an 87 exchange. Now, if I told you how I know that information, I'd have to kill you afterwards, so I can't tell you that. But it's an 87 exchange, right? Discords have started calling 87s, leaked Discords, there you go. They're coming with an 87 to 90 upgrade, which is nice, because that should help you grind the 87s you need for it. But look at this comment here, right? More than 3, broski. The exchange is paired with an 87 to 90 upgrade. Basically saying it's going to need more than 87 rated cards. Well, what I assume he means is more than 3 87 rated cards to go and do one exchange. Then that exchange is going to give you 20 rare players and 10 common players, right? It's basically a provisions upgrade. It's not an exchange kind of... the exchanges and provisions are very similar, right? It's a provisions upgrade like the one we've got now. Harder to do, but unlimited, and doesn't give you as many good players. So it seems like you're going to have the 85 provisions, that is way better. You have 7 of them a day. And then this 87 provision that is way harder doesn't give you as much stuff, but it's unlimited, which is kind of how EA do the pack grinds. The unlimited stuff is always the worst, right? Because they don't want you to unlimitedly grind a game and just have everything. So that kind of makes sense. Now, I said at the start, I don't think this is as bad as people are making it out to be. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. Bit of meta thinking here, but if EA just released an 85 times 10 now, it would be amazing, by the way. Can I just say, it would be insane. If they did like the unlimited 85 times 10, it would be insane for a week. After that week, which would take us to the 12th of August, we'd stop playing, right? We should have everything, and that's fine. And that is fine for a lot of people, because a lot of people will play for a week and then stop playing and wait for FC27. Genuinely fine. It doesn't make sense for the game. So, how do I explain this, right? If you want an 85 times 10 unlimited right now, if you wanted the exchange grind fully unlimited right now, you may as well just wait until a couple of weeks, because it's the same as having it now. I know the power curve's done. There's no power curve, right? Evos have broken it. But the game's done anyway, I get that. So having it 85 times 10 for a week now, or a week, at the end of August, doesn't make a difference. You're going to enjoy it for a week and then not play it again until FC27. This grind, to me, could be okay if you're someone that uses Pale Tools, if you're someone that uses Foot Genie, because if there's a way to do it unlimited, you could build up loads of it on Foot Genie and Pale Tools, loads of unlimited packs, do all the big packs on the game, do all the 88 times 5s and stuff, go onto the game, open them, do the collection book, have some fun there, and then do all the boring stuff on Pale Tools and Foot Genie. I think that could be fine, and maybe that's what EA are going for. Like, for example, doing all the 87 to 90s and 20 rares and 10 commons. Another reason I don't think it's that bad is these 20 rare players and 10 commons should, in theory, if it is unlimited grindable, right? It's all good the SBC being unlimited, but if you run out of players, then it's not unlimited grindable, right? If it is unlimited grindable, and there's a way you can do it over and over and over again, it should, in theory, mean you can do the Team of the Week SBC over and over and over again. And as you guys know, that's been the biggest bottleneck for SBCs at the minute. EA gatekeeping special cards in the big August. So hopefully that makes Team of the Week SBCs much more accessible. I've seen someone comment there, it's going to include an inform. I think we've got more information on this. It does not include an inform, which is decent. But yeah, the main purpose of exchanges is to increase your supply with rares and commons, which again is kind of similar to provisions, which is what this is. It's an unlimited repeatable SBC, so you can keep completing them as long as you want. Treat the requirements carefully, as we have currently a lot of active SBCs with even more coming soon. Now, obviously, it is worth saying we are going to get 84 times 10 unlimited soon, and maybe some more unlimited packs soon in general. The 85 times 10, like I said, will be delayed a little bit. No special cards, as I mentioned, is required for them. If they were, then that would just be silly. That's not really a pat on the back for EA, to be honest. And this is true to a degree, right? The starting with this Thursday, the menu grind gets even better, giving you a much easier way to generate fodder and complete SBCs. That is true to a degree. I'm not all daisies and, dandelions and roses, whatever the saying is. I don't know. I'm not all positivity. I don't think it's the perfect menu grind. I think it's probably still not quite what we need. It's still not good enough. It's still EA being a little bit stingy with it, to be honest, given that we are in August. But I think an 85 times 10 coming today and being unlimited repeatable, everyone thinks that'll just click and solve everything. It doesn't work like that. Like, I know we really do want it to, and I know we want the instant dopamine. It would make the game really boring after a week, because guess what? After you've got every card and everyone's got every card, no one cares. Like, you can say you do, but no one cares. You have to drag it out a little bit. Like, EA have to do that. Otherwise, you may as well just stop playing the game altogether, right? Now, we'll do a full video on that when it's out. We'll do a full pack grind, because now it's unlimited. We can actually do a full unlimited pack grind. Again, in theory. Hopefully, the requirements aren't too crazy. More than 3 87s is a little bit mental. If it's 5 87 rated to get 20 rares, how is that going to fulfill itself? How are you going to get 5 87s back from 20 rares and 10 commons? I don't see that being feasible, so I'm hoping there's something. I'm hoping I'm missing on something, like the 87 times 90, or the 87 to 90, sorry, being really, really cheap. Let's see, but we've got way more leaks to talk about. Team 3 is fully out. Season Pass players have just been leaked as I am recording this, and that's what we're looking at here. So remember, the new season comes next Thursday, not tomorrow, next Thursday. You have one more week to get the SP, but I think pretty much everyone can do that. The SP is just being given out in the, objectives and everywhere right now. And this will be the last season of FC26. What do you guys think of FC26 so far? Overrated, underrated, crap, amazing, awful, great, 8 out of 10, 1 out of 10? What do you think, right? This is the last season of FC26, and we're finally into FC27, which means this will be the season where we get crazy 99s and 98 rateds, and EA just will make it really easy. They normally don't really care on the last season, to be honest, but we've got Putellas, Adeyemi, Patrick Vieira, Cordoba, Casemiro, Andre Santos, Ake, Goncalo Ramos, Bernardo Silva, Harry Wilson, Andrew Robertson, Sommer, and Jimenez. And again, as the graphic shows, some of the only cards people really care about here should be a 99 Vieira, and I imagine that will be a 99. A 99 Putellas, and I imagine that will be a 99. Maybe we get some 98s here, like a 98 Adeyemi, 98 Bernardo Silva, but I think it will be these two cards being 99 rated. Again, you've got that season pass token, a lot of you guys. You can just spend 500,000 coins on this, because at the end of the day, it's going to be worth your 500,000 coins if you've still got that left for the last season. You can put FIFA points on for this. I don't really recommend it, to be honest. When that drops next week, we'll do a full detailed guide on the season pass. We'll see what EA give us. Hopefully just some crazy evos. Hopefully they just go fully all out. Because again, it's the last season. No one's really taking the game too seriously in the back end of August. Never mind, like in September, for God's sake. So hopefully they just make it really easy to accept, get everything. They make it so there's some crazy rewards in there. But Footies Team 3. Now this one is interesting to say the least. Now let me save that down there. Let's take a look at this Footies team. We've got the icons and heroes one coming that most people care about. Most people care about the icons and heroes more than these cards. This one I'm not too happy about. I was trying to be all positive today, you guys probably tell. I'm trying to be really positive about Footies Team 3 because we're in August and it's FC26 and it's summer and you may as well just enjoy your life and all that good stuff. Oh my god. EA, man, like, what are we doing here? Lala is pretty cool because back in the day, but he's shit on this game because lengthy sadly does exist. None of those cards anyone cares about, even for Evos, really. None of those cards anyone really cares about. Amrabat, maybe? No, not really. So you got 3 lines there that no one really cares about. We go into the next one, and we start by getting 97 Borde, who's pretty hyped and pretty cool. But he's crap on this game, because again, lengthy does exist, sadly. 97 Appender is pretty cool. He was the best Evo at the start of the game. So if you want to run it back with Appender, that is pretty cool. Swanson's not bad either. We're starting to get some better cards. Not in too crazy. 97 Patchy and Van der Beek, no one really cares. Gomez, pretty cool for me. I'm a Liverpool fan. But then Hemp, no one cares. You then got De Ketelaere and Buemo, which no one's really used this entire year. Moose is pretty cool. He was a silver tournament GOAT right at the start, without Moose being the 70. I think he was 74 rated. He was amazing and looks to have some brilliant stats. So Moose is pretty cool. You got one decent card there. And then you're onto the top row and you've got Giroud, Ter Stegen. I mean, Barella's fine. Cherky's cool. Marquinhos doesn't play that well on this year's game. And then Elise and Saliba. It's just not that good. Who are you guys hyped for there? Again, I'm not going to try and be that negative guy. I'm going to still chase these cards. I still want that 99 Saliba, to be honest. And I still love a 99 Elise. At the end of the day, 99s and 99s, right? I still do really want them. And I'd love a 98 Giroud. And I'd put Acrobat Plus on him, Enforcer Plus and Power Shot and Tricks there and just ball out in champs the last few weekends, because I'm not trying to get 15-0 anymore. Not like I ever was, but you get the point, right? But yeah, who are we going for here? It's just not the best, I'll be honest. Now, the icons and heroes, however, the icons and heroes are also not the best. Now, it's a bit more like subjective on the icons and heroes, I'll be honest. But if we go through it again, starting from the bottom, we have a 97 Bompasta, which I will gladly say that's the one hero no one wants. I would like a 97 Carragher because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I imagine no one else will. But again, for me, I'd love that. 98 De Rossi's fine. Not in crazy, but it's fine. 99 defending's pretty cool. Batistuta is, again, cool, but you can see him being pretty cheap on the market. Sissy, no one really wants, though. She's pretty decent in game. She's normally a card that's quite nice in game, but towards the end of the game, people want the cards they know and love. Sissy's not really that. You got a Thuram card, he's had loads of special cards this year, and I will say he's pretty cool. Again, not lengthy, but he's pretty cool. I'll give him that one. You've got the best player to ever grace the Premier League there in Steven Gerrard, so everyone, I'll speak for all of us right now, we're all really happy about that Gerrard. Not a single person won't want that card, and everyone will choose him over every other card in the game. I can gladly say that. So Gerrard there is a big dub. But then Beckenbauer, meh. Cruyff and Zidane obviously are great, right? Cruyff and Zidane are brilliant, but we've had Cruyff and Zidane in one promo. We've had, like, who did we have in the first one? Is it crazy that I've already forgot? I guess the two main would be Dino, Ibra. You got Marcelo and Henry. Like, every promo's had those big star rank cards. Cruyff and Zidane are genuinely fine. I think the issue you're probably thinking there already is, I'm not going to pack those two cards. So it's great saying, yeah, but gee, there's Cruyff and Zidane in the promo. I get that. But you're not going to pack them. The ones you're actually going to pack is you'll probably get one or two of these heroes and maybe one of these icons all the way up to Thuram and Gerrard. And then, maybe the pack weight changes towards the end of Footies. Do remember that towards the end of Footies, we start getting guaranteed 99 packs and just absolutely bonkers shit, right? So we will get some crazy, just bonkers stuff. We're not quite there yet. That's more Team 5, to be honest. And we're not even near Team 4 yet. So let's see what we get and how EA sort of progress that. But we're not going to get guaranteed 99s anytime soon. So good luck getting those top 3 cards. Thoughts on the overall team, boys? I'll be honest. I think it's probably the worst. Great for a Liverpool fan. Gerrard, Carragher, Joe Gomez. It's probably the worst. I think the Icon and Hero team is better than this week's. I think the Footies team, we go back on it, is the worst out of all of them. And those are the main ones you're getting packs. The Icons and Heroes seems to have really bad pack weight across the board. So, yeah, not ideal. Now, moving on to SC27 stuff, and trust me, there's one thing that you really do want to see on this that I'm really happy about, and hopefully you guys saw it yesterday and didn't get drawn into all the negativity. Now, the first thing being that an SC27 photo fit is coming. You can scan your face and get it created in-game. I'm sure there'll be no issues with that, and I'm sure that'll all work brilliant and fine, and no one will find a way to exploit that, so we're going to move on. That's an awful idea if they actually go with that. But this is the one that sort of stirred the pot yesterday. If you've not seen this, welcome to FC27. Who's played Mario Kart with Pop the Balloon? Well, that is now coming to FC27, and I will just say, anyone being negative about this online, on Twitter, is so miserable. This right here existing is not the reason that Champs sucks. It's not the reason that Playstyle's still in the game. They're completely separate issues and completely separate teams working on them, right? Dev power taken away from one to get put on Pop the Balloon. I get that. Not the reason, right? You could give EA a million devs and they'd find a way to make Playstyles too overpowered. It doesn't work like that. This is fine. There's a lot of people who play FC26 and will, play FC27 with their friends, and pro clubs is maybe a little bit too serious, so they can't be bothered. It takes a little bit too long. Ultimate Team doesn't really have a co-op friendly game mode. Like co-op rivals gets a bit boring. That is brilliant in the game as a casual game mode in the grounds. Does it mean that you're going to go and play it? Maybe not. Maybe you guys hate that sort of stuff. Don't be so miserable. Pop the Balloon is fine. Now, the one that I'm actually looking forward to is not Pop the Balloon, though, is these two game modes. If you guys have not seen this, 1v1 and 2v2 are coming to the grounds. Don't even lie. This looks pretty cool. 1v1 in randoms, trying to get street cred. 1v1 in your mates in this. Boys, have you seen 2v2? It's called, like, this is brilliant. Does it change Ultimate Team? Does it change the pack weight? Does it? No, I get that. I promise you I get that. 2v2 is brilliant and needed in the game. EA and FIFA and FC needed more co-op modes. I've said this for 3 or 4 or 5 years now. Not a new thing to do with FC and the new emergence of everyone hates the game. No, I've said EA and FC is so boring to play with my friends. I often wouldn't play it with my friends and we'd go on something else. Because what are we going to do? Pro clubs. Okay, let's do pro clubs again. For what? Their 19th year running. Now, pro clubs is great, but it needs some new stuff. So I'm happy that's coming to the game. Doesn't fix Ultimate Team, I'll be honest. We're still happy with it. And before we move on to the market and what cards to buy out of packs for Team 3, there's one more thing I want to show you guys, because I've been looking at some things on FC for career mode versus Ultimate Team versus the deep dive. And look at this, right? The gameplay deep dive has 1.2 million views. The official trailer, of course, the main one has 7.3 million. Career mode has 2 million views. Ultimate Team, 500,000. Only been out for 2 days compared to 4, but it will not get to 1.9 million views in that time. Now, you guys know I've got a second channel called Little G where we do loads of challenge videos. Go and check that out. I'll put a link in the description. It's honestly brilliant to work on. I'm enjoying making videos on there at the minute. I'm going to start doing career mode stuff on there. I did not realize. I loved career mode back in the day, and I loved doing like concepts on modded career mode and stuff. I did not realize career mode has so much clout over Ultimate Team. We get sucked into this bubble of thinking Ultimate Team's the main game mode because it makes them the most money. There's the most content creators on it on Ultimate Team. It's the most faces and personalities on Ultimate Team. Twitch, for example, the streaming is all Ultimate Team. No, career mode has so much more hype, and I think, is that a recent thing? Has that always been the case? I feel like back in the day it was Ultimate Team. Maybe that's a recent swing with career mode getting more advanced while Ultimate Team almost gets worse, or a lot of people would say it gets worse at least. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on career mode. Do any of you guys still play it? Do you guys play career mode and Ultimate Team? I've kind of gone off career mode a lot recently. I don't play it fully through myself because I play Ultimate Team, right? I don't really have time to. But let's look at cards to buy for Team 3. So you guys saw last week cards like Mbappe went from 20,000 coins to 50,000 coins because he went out of packs, and, other cards have done the same. There's going to be cards that go out of packs in best of. Footies cards as well, but cards that go out of packs in best of from Team 2 into Team 3. Now, we don't have best of leaks yet. They will come tomorrow, or maybe even later on today, but they'll come later on today or tomorrow. And when we get that, keep a close eye on it, because remember, some cards will be included in both Team 2 and Team 3. You could be seeing Foot Birthday Pogba, for example, in Team 2 and Team 3, and that will keep his price very, very low. But the cards you are looking for, if they're not in Team 3, again, stress it, if they're not in Team 3 of best of, because they might be. Pogba's 92, Mbappe's 93, Trophy Titans, Ronaldinho 95. They are probably 3 of, if not the 3 best cards in the entire promo for Evos. Vinny Jr., Knockout Royalty. Some of the Foot Birthday cards, like Foot Birthday Valverde. And of course, Time Warp Ronaldo, but again, it's a bit weird. You don't know what his price would actually be on the market, with 137k being his minimum price, and he's been sat at that for a while because EA are incompetent. You are looking for cards that are not at their minimum price. We go to Mbappe, his minimum price is 25k. He's 100k, not minimum price. If we look at Ronaldinho, he's 190k. His minimum price is 23k, not minimum price. If we look at Pogba, you will see he is 45k. His minimum price is 28k, not minimum price. There's a lot of cards that are minimum price, and if they are minimum price, you will see that basically they might not rise as much because you don't know how much supply is on there at their minimum price. There could be a million cards at that price, right? Now, some cards at minimum price will rise. That Salah could be one of them. He's really hyped for Evos. Could be one of them. I think is rating real Messi at minimum price. I believe he is. He could be one of them that is at minimum price, but then, yeah, he's at minimum price, but then raises above because he's so hyped for Evos. But you're much safer going for the cards if you want to invest in these cards out of packs for the ones that are not minimum price already, because they're the ones that move the most, right? Mbappe, this FOF one was never at minimum price. Teammate Maldini wasn't at minimum price when we bought him as well. But yeah, boys, get to the stream later for that Jamaican 352. All those packs you've got saved, and of course, subscribe if you are new. I did want to try and hit 25,000 subscribers before FC27, and I thought it'd be impossible. I set that goal a few months ago. and then we actually might hit it. It's kind of crazy. I think we're like 50 to 100 subscribers away from 25,000. So big thank you to all you guys. Never thought that would be possible. Me waffling about the game that I love and doing what I love with trading and pack grinding and stuff. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. Hopefully we'll see you on the Twitch stream later, and I'll see you all in